That's a little bit of a teasing language too, because people aren't very happy with the data that they have internally. And what we often encounter, again, when we enter an organization and how companies communicate about this topic, is very often you're going to be presented with a graph of the percentage of women in the organization, right? And they're going to show you a graph that gently moves up, right? And they tell you, we're improving, it's getting, 1% better, 2% better. But these graphs are very not useful because they only focus on women. And so the gender jaws is much simpler. It's just two lines that represent the ratio of men and women at every level in the organization, starting from entry level and then going up into leadership. And generally, then you have these two bifurcating curves where the women start dropping off, usually almost at the very first promotion levels, and the percentage of men rises. And this is a key part of every strategic debate, is what do our gender jaws look like? Gender jaws for the whole company, gender jaws by division. Every person on the executive committee should have their own picture of their own gender jaws for the areas that they are responsible for, just to know what's the issue. Like, it helps understand, do we have a recruitment problem, a retention problem, a promotion issue? Where are there any really steep drops? There's usually a job or a level where suddenly you lose some of the balance. And it's a very basic analytical tool in helping organizations understand what's going on. But be careful, you also have to watch, which is an interesting part of these discussions, it's the analysis of what's behind the gender jaws. And very often people have all these assumptions to try and explain, why there's a drop in the percentage of women and the rise in the percentage of men. And again, most of the explanations and analyses always focus on women. So then the debate is always these poor women, they're not making it through. What's the matter? It's hard. They have to work twice as much. And nobody ever asks what about the men. Like, why is there this nice upward rise? Why is there such a preference for self-replication? And is that actually the issue? Which would require a very different set of solutions than if the issue is women.